You're darn right.
Interesting.
You felt it, didn't
See
you?
if you're making 2 pair. Or put a spade up there for an extra sweat.
An 8 would actually make a straight here for Curtis. A 9, of course, would make him a higher pair.
That's not ideal, is it?
I think those
Go
are
on,
the
put Kevin on my
cards.
misery,
Spades
please.
would help. Grundy's going to be he's going to be
More
back and dangerous.
That's
There's a spade.
that's no that don't help Curtis at all, really.
It just
No eight,
makes
no
it a
eight.
little more interesting. That's it. Couple
That's right, 'cause
fives.
that kills my 9.
9's okay now.
Yeah, it's no good.
Oh, that's right.
5, it's a 5. Isn't it?
Well, it's
Five
got to
or
be in the
not,
middle
or
if it's
eight.
if it's not the 8's win, 7's win. Excuse me. And straight. That's a
Then
straight.
doubles up,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a straight for Grundy.
See, now it can be dangerous. You're going to have 103,000 now.
Live with that.
I bet Dixie's pulling his teeth out.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Ian.
So I've got not much more. 20.
I should have been in good shape if I come in there too. And I
I can't see Dixie playing this hand.
Could go either way.
Well, it's an ace, but you know, if Dixie folds here, sort of Curtis takes him on with any 2, doesn't he, or any 2 that aren't 2 and 3.
He might be in the mindset to
Limp in and check it down.
That's right. Yeah.
I think Ben's got about 40,000, which means he'll have about 25,000 back.
42.
It's I should say, for someone who hasn't been in this situation before, it takes some thought.
I've got a nice hand.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
worry
look
about
at
it.
this. Good job he
No one's
passed.
ever worried about
Dixie's
me.
gonna be well pleased
Yeah.
about this.
See?
Oh, good job he passed.
Yeah, I don't know what Grundy hadn't even looked
Oh.
yet. Can't imagine it beats
Disaster.
queens. I think he'd be
Okay.
satisfied with an overcard.
I had an ace.
Ben has gotten out of some tough spots tonight. This one, whoop,
Ooh, I thought it was, I thought it was
I
2-4.
don't
I
know.
saw
I
the
did
4 on the
not.
small one. Big sweat now.
Give him a
he
sweat.
cannot get out of this.
Give him
He
a-
cannot
Five.
get
I
out of
don't
this
think
hand.
so. I don't think so.
5 of
Somehow
clubs, and I got a redraw.
I can't see it, Jesse.
Oh, that makes life tricky.
And yeah, that's, as he said, is taking a couple outs away from him. It can't be a club here. It's got to be, geez, I don't know, the deuce of spades or the 4 diamonds.
Yeah, that's his opening part.
Bishop.
And we're now heads up.
When the blinds get to like 7,000, 15,000 and you only got 100,000, then I'm basically pushing in with nearly any opportunity I get when it's folded to me. So you just got to, at that point, you just got to get lucky and like, hopefully you just basically either stay ahead or get lucky if you're behind, kind of thing.
We finally reached the heads-up stage. Both players, of course, guaranteed to have another go, either in the semifinals or the turbos. But Phil Curtis, 460-odd thousand, about 3 times as many chips as a competitor. But dogged does not even begin to describe Dixie Dean. And he will be in the land of cotton if he can pull off this upset, Ian.
Jesse, I don't fancy Curtis one bit here.
And Phil's managed his stack very well tonight.
All in.
Fall in.
Come on, Dixie boy.
Oh, don't. Mind you, he'll be live if he calls.
A tough hand to fold, isn't it? Or is it?
Ooh.
I guess it kind of depends on how you feel. He hasn't really been excited to get his chips in second.
The worst thing is he keeps on seeing 5 deuce and 7 this and 8 that. Do you know what I mean, Jesse? So when you see Jack Queen, you
Cool.
think it's a see
Well,
it's
not only that. I mean,
it's
there's
a playable hand.
There's a reasonable chance Phil could have moved with a lower queen or lower jack, Jack 10, Jack 9.
Jack,
Doubt
Queen
it.
Jack.
No, yeah.
He don't need to, does he? With his
Right.
advantage.
Yeah, you too.
This is the big one for Dixie. Everyone's a big one when you're all in. Queen or Jack. Curtis looking to seal the deal to the semis.
Followed by King 10, no doubt.
Come on, son. Jack Queen.
Please.
Aye, aye.
This is where the can of worms
No
could
pain.
get open.
No,
If it's not an ace, at least make it a spade.
No Jack now. No Jack now.
Oh,
Oh, don't
double
give him
square.
this.
That's not a good card for you.
Okay.
You're well versed in the,
Oh,
the
nine.
creative ways to get
Well,
runner. Huh?
We know, don't we? We know.
Ace, 9, or king
Tear the ball.
are the
Come on.
exit cards for Dixie. Anything else, and he's a double up man.
Pair the ball.
Any old 9.
No, ace is no good. Pardon me. Just 9 or king.
There we go. Now we've got a game.
Well, he's been a good survivor, this Dixie Dean. I tell you what.
I think he's played great.
Everyone when you
Right through the heat.
I mean,
every flop.
when Sherman went down to Georgia,
One or
if
two.
Dixie Dean had been there, I think he would have turned around and gone home.
Right.
Bernard Breslau, you mean?
Looking at the leaderboard, I mean, sure, Phil Curtis nearly has a 2-1 lead, but Dixie's probably got a better frame of mind because
Sure,
Curtis
yes.
had a lot more.
He thought he was out the door,
Yeah.
you know, a little while ago. He's got to be feeling top of the tree at the minute. Here, call again with these.
Cool.
And that call for 10,000 because the blinds are 10 and 20.
See, he wants to push, Jesse. I can see this. He does. He wants to push.
Yeah.
Raise 40,000 more.
I know he's raised, but he's normally all in, isn't he? With these, you can tell.
And the problem with that raise of 40,000, I mean, it's a big lump for Dixie to call, but he'll be in position and looking at a flop.
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
I mean,
cool. I think you're cool. Yeah, here you go.
and if Phil doesn't hit this ace, it's going to be an ugly old flop.
Sure.
And is he going to check or is he going to lead at it?
Well, we've seen him lead at it. He'll lead at it.
Well,
This is what
that's-
he's done before, hasn't he?
That's not an ugly
Come
flop
on.
at all.
All in?
Yeah. See, he ain't hitting no flops, is he?
Top pair and flush draw. I mean, he's a favorite over any 2 cards, isn't he? Certainly those
Cross.
2. Yeah, this is a big moment for Dixie. He's got 88,000. I mean, perhaps if it was horrible, he could.
He's got a king. I think that's enough.
Yeah, if this was horrible, he could let one go. This is not horrible. This is a face card.
All in.
Yeah,
All in?
got 2.
Oh, look at this.
Ah, cool.
Ah, cool.
And Dixie has got to wriggle out of another one. This one's tougher to wriggle out of.
Yeah, it's, mind you, I say, if this is the end, this has been a fantastic
Maybe
heat
to
to
hit when
watch.
you need
It
it.
really has
Tough
been.
shot.
You know,
I'll tell you, a battle of
That's a lot
attrition. I
of
mean,
I know.
you know, when you think of who these guys have come on
One
top
minute,
of, I mean, Surinder Sunar and the Milky Bar Kid
Yeah,
both
yeah.
were like they were like moss on a wall. You know, I mean, you needed
Yeah.
to bleach to get them off.
Neil
and,
Channing,
Nine's a
you
good
know what I mean?
ball.
Yeah.
I've never been so tense watching a heat before.
Ooh.
Go on, a diamond.
That is
And
nasty.
no, you're kidding me. You got to be. There's 172,000 in this pot.
9 of diamonds.
He's gone 44% here. He's in better shape now, Dixie, than he was before the flop.
If you're going to put a diamond, I'll put a big one up there, so at least I've got a redraw to a split.
Pair the board. Just trying to think. Ace, King, 10. A 4 or 6 would be a split pot here.
3 or a diamond.
A 3 for the win. A diamond for the win. Aces, King, 10, 9. That 9 plays, and Phil Curtis sees it and seizes.
Absolutely
it.
nothing.
No, you didn't really count.
Ah, filth all the way through.
Yeah, he's played well. Jesse, you got to give it to
The
him.
ones
You
you had to
watch
put
it.
down
No, he's
because
played
of
well, and
Filth.
like you said, it's a battle of nutrition, wasn't it?
Yeah, first time in this format. Big smile from Phil Curtis.
All right.
Well, Dixie has survived and thrived, but this time, even though the flop had promise, it didn't pan out in the end. And 5 cards play. Pair aces, King, 10, 9. Phil Curtis going through.